13 hours ago, TennoGen Round 18 was added to Warframe. Now we get to come in here, go all the way down to TennoGen and go through all the new stuff. I should start with that sword because I really want to pick up that sword skin. But I'm starting to question whether I will or not. But let's do this in the order that it appears on the Warframe website, shall we? With Baruuk's... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But the people who designed this, their names are in the top left of every one of these. Actually looking really good. That helmet really does go well with the knees. That bit on the... I was going to say belly. Pretty well done actually. Garuda's Tiamat Skin. Not too sure. First time I saw this, I kind of looked at it and went, it just looks like her normal skin, but just a little bit better. I really like the kind of Syandanas stuff on the arms, the possibility of different colours, the kind of little chestplate armour added here, and the helmet. The helmet looks really nice actually because it has kind of its own movement style to it. The long-awaited Ivara Graxx skin that doesn't disappoint. Again, most of these will come down to slight little alterations in the skin itself, mostly down to how the colours are going to be laid out, and an entirely different helmet. More importantly, the Zamariu skin for Ivara is also a thing. That's the skirt, just in those kind of ghostly colours, with the... it's not quite prime gold, but it's more of a rosy coloured gold that really matches the red on this. Nice, really nice choice of colours, and honestly, better helmet. I prefer that helmet over the one that I use anyway. Oberon's also got a skin. The blue, really well placed to give it that kind of metallic look. The prime, kind of again, rosy coloured prime colour. The gold colour. So it still has that prime-ish effect to it, but it's not trying to be a prime, because a prime is like a yellow gold. This is more of a rosy coloured gold. Slightly more important, Wisp has a new helmet and skin. The Delusion Skin. All of these actually come with the helmets shown, and this is the one I was looking forward to the most, because it looks, actually, if that wasn't there, like she's got a hole in her back. That's weird. Yeah, this coming in at the same price as a full skin, and it's just a helmet. Kind of ruins the fact that this is just a helmet, because that's possibly nicer than her. I don't know, the other one has some physics to it this doesn't have, but this does have the kind of Syandana thing on the back. It is Garuda. I do, however, regret leaving my ephemera on because, okay, I'll admit, the colour options for this, you can change them, I'm hoping, because it doesn't really go well with a lot of other things, and it has the look of that corpus armour and the corpus weaponry. Skipping from the list I said I was going to follow, we're going to jump to the end of it, straight to chest plates, and again with that kind of, this is more bronzy than gold, but you can change that gold to being prime colour, and as a piece of chest plate armour, probably my favourite of the two, just because this one, it sticks out too far. On the right frame it'll look really good, but it's kind of a Kubro head that's been cut off and mounted on your chest with a stick in its mouth. Handlebars. It just looks weird, but I can see it going really well on some frames, like the night looking skin for Frost would look good, because if you think about it, sometimes knights can have like a wolf on the chest. It's pretty much the closest thing in Warframe you're going to get to that. There are also 3 new Syandanas. This one very kind of upside down lotusy symbol on there with the lotus symbol on here, but it's still torn from battle wear, and actually I like that one. It covers Frost's little container on the back very well without sticking out too far, which is a problem with Frost because he has that thing on his back. A lot of Syandanas don't fit him. Another Syandana, the Sethar Syandana, actually, as weird as it is to say, I could see this as actually a kite that you fly in Warframe, because it has this big fixed part that would catch the wind and these streamer looking things behind. Sorry, that's just where my brain went with that. Straight away. Sticks up at the back just a little bit, but it mounts weirdly on Frost. But it's not too long. A lot of Syandanas suffer that same problem where they're too long and they drag across the floor and they just don't look good. This, just right. Leading us to the sentient face. That's not the name of it, but that's what it looks like. You have the eyes and it is very sentient, but you can barely make out the actual coloured parts of this. For some reason, it's supposed to be blue and it's coming through as black because it has this whole energy going through the inside of it as the actual part that hangs down, and it goes down about this, just a little bit less length than the other one did. But it just looks like you have a sentient stuck to your back. And as weird as it is to say this, I like that. It brings back a lot of memories of Hunhao because, well, you can say it's split down the middle, and let's not spoil how Hunhao goes down. The first of the Polearm skins actually looks pretty nice as well because you still have the point at one end and the point at the other, though the point at this end is much bigger, and this reminds me of something and it's bugging me. I cannot remember what it is. But it looks... I actually like that because it's got its own built-in Sugatra. It's really nicely coloured as well. Again, going for that prime effect with the not gold. Again, I would say this is more bronzy. Other Polearm skin, same thing. This, I'm pretty sure I've seen that before on the end. It reminds me of something. And there's that bronze coming into effect. That kind of goldy effect. It make them look a little bit prime. Not really sure on that one. Just the bronzy effect. The rest of it does look pretty nice. First of the 2 heavy blade skins is the smaller of the 2. That I liked a lot. Holding it just right, a lot of these skins can look really messed up when you hold it like that. Turning it sideways just looks a bit weird, but makes sense. It is a heavy blade. It goes into the blocking position, it goes sideways, but I really like the look of this. Same goes for the Suprema. This thing looks really good. The more I look at this, the more I just keep thinking, this should have been turned into a weapon all of its own, rather than a TennoGen skin, because it looks pretty nice. That, and well, let's be honest, it's not like there's been a great deal of weapons in Warframe in the past. I can't say that, because Kuva weapons there is a lot of. I think 15 of those in total. There was 12 originally, then they added 3. No idea, kind of stopped counting. But, yeah, I really like this one as well. This is why we left the weapon skins till last, because, come on. There is the Chroma Deluxe heavy blade skin that everybody tends to use. That, I wouldn't say it looks better, but if that was a weapon all its own, I might use that all the time. Which leads us here, the two-handed Nikana skin. This is the thing that I wanted to see most from this. I mean, to be fair, Wisp's Deluxe Skin, Ivara's the samurai looking skin, 2 of probably my favourite of all of this, But the weapon skins, the polearms, the heavy blades, and this, wow. I'm letting this spin around because I'm fighting the urge to buy this. This will make me use the pennant more than I am using it now. I'm not getting into the whole fact of why, but it just basically comes down to a visual thing for me. I like the tattoo because it looks like a two-handed Nikana. The pennant looks like somebody stuck a tube on top of, which I'm not really sure how you're supposed to hit somebody with a tube, but yeah, it doesn't really work for slash. If it had impact on that weapon, a lot of impact, it would make more sense, but yeah, two-handed Nikanas should look like that. And it does. A lot. And I really like that. I will fight the urge to buy this, just simply because I don't even think I've got enough in Steam to actually pick this up. One day, they may add these things for platinum, but at this point, who are we kidding here? There is so many things in TennoGen now that I say it every time. That's 18 rounds here. Eventually, they need to do to these what they did to the original TennoGen stuff. That would be this. And all of these are available with platinum. Everything else you have to pay real money for, and you can only do it through Steam, and as someone who doesn't run the game through Steam, that becomes slightly problematic, because every time this stuff comes out, I have major issues getting in because the game's massively out of date, or Steam itself has just taken a hissy fit and is no longer installed. Hence, 13 hours later. Must resist, urge, click, buy. And after looking for that Ivara skin I'm actually wearing and not being able to find it, I realised I had this ticked. Like a silly person. Because now it should actually show it. Where is it? That Ivara skin. It just looks a little bit sleeker for Ivara. I do pick up a few things from TennoGen, but fighting the urge to pick that up and start using the pennant is... I don't think I'll be able to resist. I mean, I will for now, but probably not for long. So, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.